Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Welcome to the George Anton and Vitaliy Versace podcast. Yesterday on the show I quit smoking, so no more cigarettes for me. And I have replaced the cigarettes after many warnings from my family and from my friends, and yesterday from a filmmaker, Hollywood producer, Mr. Vitaliy Versace. I basically had to stop smoking. And I have replaced smoking cigarettes with this device, a liquid smoker that contains nicotine, and hopefully it's gonna help out. So yeah, welcome to the show, everyone. We're missing the oracle of the show, very important sidekick here, and it's very difficult for me personally to do the show without the sidekick. That is 100%. And yeah, Mr. Vitaliy Versace, Hollywood film producer.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. What's with bear?
I was thinking that's the sound of the show.
The promotion of the
Yeah.
movie that you're filming?
Yeah, Goats from the Underground. I have, cause I have two scenes. I got the props and everything. I have to shoot them today. Cause I'm
Yeah,
just
good.
finishing. I have a couple of more hours of to work on your project, and then I send you another 4 scenes ready to watch.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Cause
So
I
you
worked
have the
yesterday
guy
all
who's
day,
gonna
man.
film for you?
Huh?
You have the guy who's gonna film?
Who's gonna shoot? Yeah, I have a camera guy. So I'm gonna shoot a scene when after I see the ghost, I make a phone call, and I tell someone that I've seen a ghost, and they tell me I'm crazy, and then I hang up, and then I have another scene. I go to the bathroom. My character, Goat Boy goes to the
So
bathroom. Huh?
you're gonna be the cameraman and the actor, or you have a cameraman?
No, I'm the actor. I have a cameraman. Today is coming.
Okay, good.
So then you see me in a mirror in a bathroom, and I can see myself in a mirror that I have in my head goats' horns. You know? But I put my hand in my head, but the horns are not there, right? So then I go because I don't understand what is happening. So I just go ahead and cut my hair, man.
Oh, that's gonna be wow. That's expensive scene right there, man.
I know. It's high budget. Because I have to cut my hair anyway, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
that's how you make a movie. In
So
this,
man, I was watching last night.
yeah.
I was thinking because I was kind of busy, man, and I didn't know what's going on. I told you, I think on Friday or Saturday, I told you about the 105 was closed, like for a big accident, man. So yesterday, somebody posted because I don't watch news, man. News is crazy and depressing, and lately I didn't even listen to the radio.
Okay.
So last night I watched what's happened, man, and I finally
What
realized
happened?
this YouTuber committed suicide in his $500,000 car on the freeway 105, man.
Who
So
did?
it is,
I'm sorry,
And
I didn't quite.
a YouTuber, man, a YouTuber.
What's his
This
name?
YouTubers, man, are going crazy. I don't know. You can Google it. I forgot his name. He was making over $100,000, and YouTube closed his account. So he got upset, man. He got on the freeway with his McLaren, and he went on the wrong way with 100-something miles an hour and hit this Honda SUV, man, with the mother and the daughter, and it killed them both, man. And he died, too. So that's why the freeway was completely closed, because the vehicles blow up, man.
Is this
People
in?
burn to death.
Wow.
People blow up. They burn completely in the middle of the freeway. That's why it was closed. The people were driving around and it started blowing up.
So how I didn't see this in the news when I pulled the news this morning for the show, bro?
I don't know, man. But I'm telling you, I don't watch the news. And it's a 21-year-old from San Diego YouTuber, man. He's like a gamer YouTuber that talks about games, sells some crap. That's why I don't know him, because I don't play those games, man.
Right.
If you buy weapons and stuff like that, that guy would sell you something on YouTube on video games, and that guy, I guess YouTube banned him. So they were talking about, because I watched 5 minutes of news, actually through Instagram, man. Because I still didn't go watch news on TV yet. So what's happening is,
But why did YouTube close this guy's account?
I don't know, but what I'm saying is that these people are saying that this YouTuber cannot handle, man, when like that chick from most of these YouTubers, man. This is another movie, man. You take a couple YouTubers like that, man, and you make a movie about this.
Yeah, now you're talking something. You remember when we were talking about making a movie about that crazy lady that she went to shoot YouTube? She took a gun and
you take two
she was
stories,
driving.
man, or
Exactly, you take 2 or 3, or I would say 4 of them, and you have 4 and you cut from their stories how they YouTube destroys their life.
Well, the YouTube, no, it's just YouTube cycles, man. This is a YouTube cycle. I mean, you can, it's just you have to be able to handle. You just have a lot of good money and you buy $500,000 cars and all this shit, and then you cannot handle this shit, and that's the problem. I mean, you are thankful that you got this money, that you made some money, and now just go get something else better, man.
Yeah,
It's
get a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, whatever, man. Why killing people, innocent people, man?
Yeah. I mean, when I was making $12,000 a month on YouTube, it was good.
Yeah, and you didn't kill yourself, dude, after you stopped making that much money. So,
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was making 3 cents, and then I said I'm gonna make $3. Let me see. I made $3. I'm gonna make 300. I made 300. What is this? Let me make 30,000. I made 12,000. I got divorced.
Yeah, well, see. All right, man. So, what did you find on the news today, man?
Bunch of nonsense, man. I found the Wiz Khalifa. You know who that is?
Yeah, something in my head.
Wiz Khalifa's Los Angeles home got broken into. Rapper Wiz Khalifa's LA area home was broken early morning.
He's from Texas, man, or this guy.
Wiz Khalifa, I remember it was a song, it was just driving me crazy because I was driving. I remember driving I don't remember what job I had, another horrible job. And nothing connected with filmmaking. Driving somewhere, something, and I was listening to this guy, Wiz Khalifa, and it was just so annoying, and I had to turn it off every single time when I was. That's what I know, Wiz Khalifa. I don't think it was a Wiz Khalifa song. I think it was a different guy praying to Wiz Khalifa. He was mentioning Wiz.
Location, and it's called whatever. It's called Location. That's a good song, and that's the only song I know about this guy.
Man, there is another one, dude. There is a song. It's called with Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa. When the guy is singing a prayer for the lost life of the driver from the Fast and the Furious who died, who thought the life is a real like a movie racing, and he was racing his car and died like a idiot with millions of dollars.
I know.
And this guy is singing in a song with Charlie Puth. I love you. I'll be with you, my friend. You remember that song? I don't know the lyrics exactly.
That's Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I miss you, my friend. Ta-na-na-na-na. And he shot there nicely on a cliff. You know, when you go there, you see the entire downtown LA is like a park. They rented that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I quit smoking yesterday on the show, bro. That was good.
That's good.
I felt very, it was horrible. Then I went and I bought this machine. The smoke AL85. It's a whole thing, dude. I spent $40 investment into this quitting smoking operation. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just need to get the nicotine, you know, so I can eliminate. Even my father told me, I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, and he said, dude, you quit smoking, then you can start anytime again. So you have to, when you quit, you have to quit for real. You can't like start again.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. See, that's good. Even he is supporting your decision.
Yeah. Netflix, Amazon Video, and Xfinity are accidentally recreating cable TV. Since the advent of streaming, basically, yeah, they're just telling that this is like a cable TV. If you wanna have streaming, then if you have basically Netflix and Amazon and maybe Hulu, if you can afford to pay, or HBO, then you make yourself a package, you know, and you have access to all these TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Depends how much subscription you want to pay. You can get Showtime, HBO, right here on Amazon Video, channels included in Prime. 7 days free. You can use the links in this video. I swear to God, nobody bought one subscription, man, from this promotion thing. I think nobody.
I told you.
It takes a lot of promotion to
I
sell.
don't know if you remember, dude. I told you this is what's gonna happen.
Netflix cancels its talk shows starring Michelle Wolf and Joel McHale. Do you know these people?
No, I have no idea.
That's why.
Yeah.
So I guess these Netflix, man, they go producers from Netflix watch like a comedians. Oh yeah, they're funny, yeah, and they think this gonna work on a TV too. But to work on TV, it needs something special.
Yeah.
You know. That's how
Of
I
course,
see
but
it.
not every TV show is famous, man.
Sure.
Some shows are.
Or somebody who you see that is famous on a stage, he can be famous on TV. Not really. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Again, Netflix all over the place, dude. They're making now a story about princesses, cartoons. So one guy, Matt Groening, he's selling to Netflix cartoon princesses
TV show Disenchantment. So, yeah, that's the market, man. This is it. Netflix is going down. Amazon Prime is better, but we didn't make any sales yet. So I might have to stop saying that. If I don't make any sales on Amazon or Amazon to jump up, and do some donation to the podcast, to the George Anton and Vitaliy Versace podcast, so we can keep promoting Amazon, right, man? It's like Nike.
Well, like you said,
You give a guy to promote, huh?
nobody's listening. Like you said before, man, nobody's listening. For people to buy something or donate or to give you something or help you, people have to listen. But like you said, nobody's listening.
I guess I have to get used to this smoker, man. It makes me cough.
Shit. Dude, you have nothing to do, dude. You actually went and bought that crap?
Yeah, I have it. Of course, man. How? Because I quit smoking, dude. I need because I'm addicted to nicotine. That's something that you can't deny.
You can get your patch, man, and stick it on your ass, and that's it.
Oh, the patch.
Yeah.
I think this is also tricking my brain, because you see, you were used to move your hand to the mouth and smoke, and they put that nasty stuff in your mouth all the time. So that's I wanna get the brain unused with that. This machine, I guarantee you. Oh, I'm gonna give a shout out. His name is Dawson. I told him about the podcast because I entered the smoke shop yesterday. The vape shop is vape shop. I never been in a vape shop. I mean, I think I've been. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't buy anything. I just went in and out. So this time I tell the guy, man, I gotta quit smoking. I quit smoking yesterday on a podcast. The guy looks at me. Oh yeah, really? Yeah. What podcast? So I tell him all about the podcast, George Anton and Vitaliy Versace podcast, and he said he's gonna watch. So I have to give him a shout out. He gave me a discount. Normally I would have spent like $70 something for this thing. With a battery. It comes with a battery. It's a whole thing. He has a computer inside. It counts how many times you smoked. Like right now, it shows me I took 75 puffs total since yesterday. With the liquid and everything, I paid $40 instead of 70. So I guess it was a good deal. So yeah, shout out to Dawson. Very important person in this process of quitting smoking. But yeah, man, I'm glad that we started this quit smoking thing. I'm happy.
Good. That's good.
But I agree, this $40 is a waste of money, and this is not something that you can resell. You know, I'm gonna give it when I'm gonna quit this stuff too. If it's still working, I'm just gonna give it as a present on a podcast. Someone to make a comment on YouTube who wants it or something, and I'm just gonna mail it to them, and they can smoke this, quit smoking too. How about that?
That's good. That's actually a good thing, man. To think about somebody else's quit smoking too.
YouTube expands non-skippable ads to more creators. On its platform today, the company announced that all creators who can already monetize You see, this advertising pays more when you put. I always knew that. That's when I was making most money. That's how I would have on all the videos. The ads are non-skippable. If you can skip the ad, it's not paying that much.
Yeah, it should be non-skippable. If you want to watch the movie, you can, TV show, whatever you're watching, or trailer, it should be there non-skippable. I went, man, I told you yesterday, um, about the. I want to watch a movie, man, on YouTube because I wanted to know with which movie I'm competing. And number four on the, behind underneath my movie was one Irish film
Oh, I
that I watched
forgot
the
to
whole
pull the
film.
screenshot, dude. Sorry.
It's okay. So what's happening is, man, I couldn't believe, man. I mean, it's a big cast, good quality, $5 million movie, man, and it's like four movies behind mine on sales.
Hmm.
So that's a good thing.
I asked the guy in a liquid for maximum amount of nicotine. I think that's why it makes me cough.
But why would you get maximum? You should get minimum.
Minimum. Right.
Why maximum?
I don't know. I'm not really
You're
sure.
crazy. Dude,
I thought.
this is gonna this is gonna kill you too, man.
Right.
This maximum nicotine, man.
Well, at least, dude. But in a cigar, in those cigars, I'm telling you, that was no too many chemicals and stuff. I mean, this is horrible too, 100%. I'm gonna quit this too. No worries.
Shit.
I have this T-shirt, man, since I was on a Jimmy Kimmel show. Jimmy Kimmel gave me a T-shirt. So, but it went bad, dude. It was like old, cause it was a couple of what, 1 year ago, or 2 years ago, I think.
Okay, so what he said on the t-shirt?
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Yeah. So you're promoting Jimmy, huh? Hey,
No,
John
no,
McCain
yeah,
died
because
yesterday,
Saturday,
man.
Sunday is the T-shirt day, dude.
Hey, man, John McCain died yesterday.
I know, I heard, and it's nothing I can say about that, man. More than look, I don't really care. I mean, if I die, dude, nobody's gonna care. Just my family, my brothers, my daughter.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't know about my ex-wife. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe she's gonna think, oh, he died. But
He died.
maybe
Who's
not.
gonna send me the child support
Right.
money?
Yeah, child support and stuff. So that's the thing. Other than that, like, who cares, man? I will forget. Look, I have a picture here. We remember him on a show. But this is pretty much what it is, man. Besides that, he has a face. On the left hand side, I can see him when he was young. He looks almost identical with my ex-wife's lawyer, who destroyed my life basically in a divorce. So I hate this guy already. I don't care about him, McCain. I already hate him.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's nothing to it. He's dead, man. So let's just whatever, man. I mean,
I'm
this
not
is
into
to
this
remind you-
military stuff. I don't care about the guy. I don't care. This guy is one of the families that they were having slaves here on this land 200 years ago, and they got to have a lot of land and a lot of money and influence in politics. Okay, these are the
Yeah.
families, slave owners. And with the military and stuff, I'm not really interested right now. They are making the new military uniform for the 21st century. Every branch can wear. So now, all the military, they have to change uniforms, and have new uniform, so they can eat more money from the taxpayer for nothing, just for somebody like McCain or whoever has a contract, McCain's son-in-law, who says, hey, I have a design for new military uniforms. Maybe I get the contract. You know what I mean? Him and his friends. Come on, dude. We know these things, bro.
Well, what I was saying is referring mostly to this bad disease, man, that killed the guy, and one of the Kennedys died from it. A lot of people died. I forgot how many people there died. A couple.
A lot of people
Actors
died, man.
died.
A lot of people died.
No, but from same disease actually. So,
It's such a big deal. I was looking at the news, everything McCain, McCain, McCain. I was looking to
but
put the
listen,
news for
man,
the show.
this doesn't matter about the. Listen, what I'm trying to say in the end, man, over all this, is this guy has got millions and millions of dollars and nothing saved you, man. So in the end, man, you reach your poor, you still are gonna die, and no money can help you
Yeah.
if you get something like that.
He missed the train. If you miss the train, this is what's happening. To transfer your brain information to in the computer, it doesn't exist the technology yet. To make a backup
Uh,
of your brain.
Brain doesn't mean nothing, man. That's you're dead, man. So what? Your brain information. It's a human, man. It's something inside you because
Where?
I'm a Christian. I believe it's the soul of you, not the brain or something. Brain is not moving you around. Brain is not the thinking. Brain is different. Brain is a brain, man. When you're dead, a lot of people are in coma, or a lot of people are dead, but the brain is still working, but they are dead, or opposite, they are brain dead, but they are still alive. This is two different things, man. I mean, it's like it's the most important thing is your soul inside of you, not the the brain and stuff. If you're dead, nobody cares about your brain, man. Who cares about your brain?
Right.
Even
I thought-
if it's stored.
I thought if it's scientifically possible to move your head and cut it and disconnect it from the body and move it on a robot, which is stronger. You have stronger hands, stronger legs. You can run faster. You can jump on buildings. You don't get your body doesn't get tired. But you have the same.
The brain doesn't work without the heart, man, and the heart doesn't work without the brain, man. It's a whole organism, man. You can't. This is not the RoboCop movie that you're gonna make and people gonna do it. You need a heart that is gonna beat, unless the robot's gonna have a fake heart, because now they have a heart that replace them that create the beat or shocks your heart to turn it on and off or whatever. I don't know, man. To me, it's not interested. I'm not interested in this kind of things, man. I'm interested in you're still alive. You gotta make a difference in the world, be human, and help people, and live your life.
See, the
And when
problem
you're dead,
was
you're dead.
when you die, when someone dies, one dies, not you. When one dies, the lights are off and all the information in your brain, all your memories, everything that you was stored in there, all the images of the children and the wife and the life that you lived and the mother and the father and growing up, whatever you can remember deep inside there, from your point of view, all that information is gone.
Yeah. Well, imagine how many billions of people till today died and information is gone.
Gone,
Now,
yeah.
2018, with Instagram and all this stuff, that's why I almost every day I just say good morning to everybody on Instagram, say good morning, have a beautiful day, and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I always just like record 10 seconds, 20 seconds. This is like a flash of a memory that you were thankful that day and you said it yourself, and it's like a short video, man, of you, and sometimes I try to do it every day, with that 30 seconds of that day. So with this saying that there's so much network is there, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all this, so much information of your kids, of you, and everything is stored that I mean there's some unique memories that you cannot put it on paper, or you cannot put it on that's why people make movies, because it's either a history or a good thing happened.
Yeah,
or,
it's like when I look at the movies, it's like my point of view, but it doesn't
Yeah.
reflect my person, man. A movie, it's
Yeah.
what I feel, what I live, what I express myself artistically in a script that it's already written for that moment, but it's not me. So based on this
Dude,
podcast. Listen, for example, in the future, our daughters, when now they are 12 years old, they're just little kids, but when they're gonna grow up and they're gonna be in their 40s like us, they're gonna have the technology. We probably, I hope we're gonna still be alive, but in case we're dead, they're gonna have the possibility to pull these images from the Instagram that you post, and the way I talk right now, that's already like 35, 36 hours of talk, which reflects my person in a sense. I mean, I can fake it. I'm gonna fake it here as much as I can, but you can't fake reality, man. You can't fake who you are. So by the end of the show, the podcast, the computer on our daughter's age, when they're gonna be grown up, they're gonna is gonna have enough information to bring us alive again. In a sense, make a robot that looks like George, acts like George, is like it does the same thing, but it's not the same thing. But you can be tricked. He's gonna act exactly like me. You know, he's gonna behave like me. He copies a lot of my even my mistakes, my facial expressions, everything. You know, so you won't be able to tell he's not real. The only problem is not the original. Is not the one that has extra memories in there from the original brain. So that will not be possible unless you connect something to the brain that it doesn't exist yet to collect all the information, 0 and 1. Because in the end, inside the brain, there is nothing but switches. Like you turn the light off, on and off in your house. When you turn your light on and off, that's what you have in your brain. They are very small, and they have electricity in between them. That's pretty much the basic. So if you can copy that electricity signal, 0101, when the switch is on and off, it's a lot of information. It's a lot. You need very powerful computers for that don't exist
of
yet.
course, yeah. That
Then
explains how smart
yeah.
is the human and how God created. Listen, you were saying that recreated and a robot and expressions and gonna look like you and all this. First of all, this is gonna be expensive. Second of all, this is gonna be only if you are important or mean something. There's 7 billion people on this planet. Nobody's gonna even probably. Dude, there's people that die. Nobody even remembers them, man. It's about what do you achieve in your life, man. How many people you helped? How was your personality? Who cared? Who cried when you died, man? And what this stuff, man. So the idea is that you have no friends, or you have no fans, or you did nothing in this life to become like George Washington or like Donald Trump. Or this is the people that actually made a difference in the world and were heroes, and they achieved something, and people gonna remember them, and they made the history, and they're gonna stay there, and that for our children, grandchildren, whatever, how much the life is on this planet.
in
You're
memory.
talking about people, average people that nobody's gonna even remember. Someone. It's like how often you think of your great grandparents. Not
Oh,
grandparents, but
pretty often. Every other.
no, it's not true. It's not
No?
true. You're not thinking at all. You're not thinking at all. They are being dead for 300 years. What are you talking about? You're thinking about it. I didn't say grandparents. I didn't say great grandparents.
Oh,
I
you
said
say grandparents? Like what?
Exactly. That's your your parents, grandparents, parents. How often you think of those people? Never. So the idea is that that's what's gonna happen to you when your children's children and their children are having children and thinking about their children, your
Right.
children. Then they forget about you completely. And we're talking about close circle of family, man. This is an average person. This is actually why I tried making filmmaking. This is why I tried to. I'm different. That I looked at this. That hey, man. I mean, we gotta leave a legacy behind, so you don't get forgotten like your great parents, like you will be forgotten. You
Yeah.
have to leave something, a stamp on this planet, man. Like Donald Trump, he's gonna be 45 president no matter what. Even if he's gonna be president 100, or it's going to be President 1000. They're still going to be in the history and said, remember President 45? That's it. That he's going to be remembered. Maybe teach them schools in 50 years from now and all this stuff. What people going to teach and say about you when you're dead?
Exactly. That I did a podcast.
Yeah.
George Anton and Vitaliy Versace podcast,
So,
and then the
yes,
movies.
man. Yeah. So that's the idea, man. I mean, but if the family forgets who you are, the close people, imagine how much more. Fans are not real, man. Fans are, one day they take your side, the other day they stab you in the back. They hate that you have millions. They hate that you make money. They hate that you are making movies or other things. This world is way too fake, man. There's not that many real people, man, who actually care and would help and give a lot for to make a difference in your life, man.
Yeah, I hear you,
Not
man.
that many people.
You're right.
So, yeah, man. Anton John McCain, man. The guy's
Nobody
dead.
cares.
Yeah. So that's it, man.
The technology, though, it is gonna be available. It's just if we get
I
to
don't
leave.
care, man.
What year is now? 2018. 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. I wouldn't say 2025, man, because that's too early. 2035. How many years until 2035?
12 years. What is it, 12?
12. We're
30,
gonna be
that's
52.
30.
Yeah, we have to maintain ourselves healthy. Quit smoking. I quit smoking yesterday. Last cigarette on the podcast. Today I'm smoking this garbage. Maximum nicotine. It's like a device for to help you quit smoking.
Do
Yeah.
you drink coffee every day?
Oh yeah, every morning with sugar
Yeah.
too, and that the sugar is not
remember.
good. Huh?
I remember, man, we were going to Hollywood office, man, in the morning, stopping on Sunset there and grabbing a coffee, large coffee, and going and working.
Yeah.
Somehow, man, you did without cigarettes back then, man. You were just like drinking a lot of coffee, man, a lot of coffee, that's it.
Yeah, and I wasn't smoking. Yeah, my wife
Yeah.
made me quit smoking. Like, I think less than one year after we got married.
Yeah. Well,
So,
that's good, man. So now you
man, that was different, man. I was younger. I had a film studio. You don't remember opening a film studio when you're young? Not many young people do that, dude.
yeah.
In their 20s or they usually get like a regular job somewhere. They're
Yeah.
not gonna
I
start
did
opening
in 2 states, man.
what?
I did in Beverly Hills. I did that in 2 states, man. That's not counting with your studio that I was with you there. So I did one on Wilshire Boulevard, and then I did one in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
So I did that many times. I did those studios, man. So I mean,
Well,
what we're
I did
doing,
that
man,
back home in Romania, so I came with experience. I can't say I didn't. So I had done this before, opening a company like that. Like I told you, I had the magazine on the market. You can listen to the podcast in the past, but I
it gets harder.
circulation 6 months every week, 10,000 copies all over the country.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So we
And
are
that's
older,
that's
man.
where I felt for the first time, man, the advertising money. You know what happened one day? This gypsy woman guy walks into my office, and he says,
The
"Look,
woman
I have
gypsy guy.
huh? The
The
guy
gypsy
entered
guy or
first.
gypsy woman?
The guy entered first, and he said that he wants to come with his wife, if it's possible, so he can put himself advertising in a magazine." Because the magazine was dealing with paranormal phenomena.
So they want to be the people that.
Right.
That
And
tell
the
you your
woman
future.
came and she said how much would be to write an article about me. And she gave me some information, that she does the cards, the guessing thing,
Yeah.
So I remember, man, that day I got $150 cash in Romania. That was big money. I was just a young kid, with the magazine, and I was looking at the money, and I said, "Wow, that's good. This is just for putting her picture in a magazine. I have to fill up the magazine." I was sweating writing those articles, not sleeping for days, just to write those articles and get them done. So I said, hey, easier magazine to fill. Just put some page of advertising. And then her husband came back, and when I showed the magazine, man, she was so happy with the phone number and everything, so people can call her.
Yeah.
And she can also show, what's happening. He got a bunch of copies, and they put them in their office where they make the guests and the things. It's full in Hollywood. Did you see how many go and guess your life, tarot cards and stuff like that? I don't believe in this.
I don't, as a Christian person, I don't believe in that. And you're
Right,
not
me either.
allowed to talk
It's
to those
all
people.
bullshit. But hey, man, it was money. So they advertised too, Hey, I was in this magazine. Look, they made an article about me.
Yeah. Well, good, man, good. I did
So I
that
had
for
the
my
experience of
actors.
opening offices. That's why when I was opening here the office, it was nothing new to me. What was new, it was working with people, having people interested, to make movies, and that's one good thing in Hollywood, that you find a lot of people that some of them you can make them understand. Look, we're gonna turn the camera on, we're gonna have video editing, we're gonna film you, you're gonna be an actor. So it's not a paid gig, but you can be an actor, and the people would be excited to do it.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's why everybody moves to Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a suggestion to actors who are really dedicated and want to be actors, and they're very serious into this, and they want to achieve a lot and be famous and make money in the future. My advice to any actor like that who's young and wants to do that, or even not young, my advice is that they would jump on the producer or executive producer side and produce some films with themselves. And so Tom Cruise did that. Everybody does. Will Smith. Yeah, a lot of people did that. Because you kind of like starting, nobody wants to invest in you, so you got to kind of invest in yourself little bit by little. So I work with a lot of actors who invested in themselves, kind of become an executive producer of the show or executive producer of the movie. So yeah, man, those people in LA that are right, they have to be prepared for this, man. If nobody cast me, then you gotta do it. I remember when I moved first to LA, I had this plan, man, as well. You need a plan when you go somewhere there. I moved and I said, hey, if I don't become SAG within like 3 months, if I don't achieve this and this, then I just like, screw this, it's not for me. So actually it happened, man. It happened within the frames that I put for myself, almost like Jim Carrey did with $10 million check. So I did those things and they achieved, and I got my union cards and I got my things, and I started producing, I started directing, I started acting, I did everything, whatever made me happy. But a suggestion would be to be prepared to invest in yourself, to become a producer. That would speed up 50% faster your career. So, and I have working. I'm producing a lot of movies and TV shows. Who directors are always asking me, do you know any other producers who want to jump on the board and help? And if you become a producer, you automatically can, talk to the director or to anybody else and see if there's a part for you. And you jump as an actor, you jump as a producer, and you becoming part of something. So it's entertainment. It was always like this, man.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice for a rich person to a crazy rich Asian or somebody to jump in.
That was a good movie. That Crazy Rich Asians was a good movie, man.
Yeah,
Was a good.
not a bad film.
Yeah,
He's still doing well on the market.
They probably made 100 million so far right now. Yeah, they should make well, like 100 million by
They
now.
go for a strong second weekend.
See?
Estimated 25 million.
Yeah. So 25 and 30, that's so
But
it's
this
not
is
the
this is
100.
very small amount of money compared with when you release a movie with Batman or one of these.
Yeah, but you have to understand there's no special effects in this movie and there's no known actors. There's the budget was very low, and it just and this is just U.S. you're talking about, man. The whole world. I mean, I think the future of this film is gonna make probably quarter of $1 billion. So 250 million is gonna make it overall worldwide. Uh,
But
so
why?
that's not. I mean, why?
What's in
It's a
this
good
movie?
movie.
Like, what is so interesting about this film?
Man, what's interesting? It's a lively movie, man. It touches why Corey B became famous because she's a lot of people relate to it. A lot of people want to be Corey B. A lot of people want to be that musician that she in her lyrics she just relates to all the average poor or even middle class or lower class people that want to be like Corey B. Like Corey B says. If I walk into the store, I don't want to choose between two pairs of shoes. Like you walk in a store and there's Nikes and there's Adidas. You don't. She doesn't want to choose this pair or this pair. She wants them both, and that's what she put in the song. I don't want to choose. I want them both.
This
So
is
a lot of
Crazy
people.
Rich Asians.
No, this is Corey B. This is a rapper. What
So
I'm
what?
saying about why I'm combining this two is because Crazy Rich Asians is. It has the audience that relate to their life, man. They wanna. There's about this poor girl who meets this prince. It's a Cinderella story, man. Who
She loses a shoe.
meets this. No, she doesn't, but she's getting married to a prince almost. Let's put it that way. And she's poor. The Cinderella is not about the shoe, man. It's about the story. It's about poor and rich.
So you have a
It's about love.
poor girl marrying into a rich family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's what you. Yeah, that's what you get. I mean, it's average. Every woman at that age or younger wants to be married to a prince. Wants to be married into the rich. Why you think it's so much Playboy covers with the beautiful, very beautiful woman, or so much porno stars are made with 18, 19, 20-year-old girls because they all want to be rich.
Oh
They
my
all
God.
want to be making money.
Yeah.
So this is relative thing that I want to be married to this guy. I want to see what this is. Plus it's funny. Plus it's a little bit sad and everything. So, I mean, it's
So
Dude,
which
you
which
can,
part of the Crazy Rich Asians made you cry?
I mean, there was 3 times, man, through the movie. In the beginning, in the middle, and then in the end, I had tears in my eyes. So that's like we do it as the filmmakers. We try to have a strong beginning.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Strong
I don't
middle,
know how they
strong
did it.
ending. Exactly. So they
I
did
see a
it.
picture here with this guy with his mother. Is this his mother or his mother-in-law? And they have like a big bedroom, huge bedroom, big bed. They like it.
I don't know. I
No?
don't know what picture you have. I'm not sure.
It's the guy dressed in white, the main guy,
Mm.
with his mother. He's holding his mother. They are standing in front
I
of each
think
other in a bedroom.
I think that's not the mother. That's the girlfriend, maybe.
So
I
old?
don't know which picture. Maybe you might be mother. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe grandmother, the old one.
Ah.
It's a gray hair. It's gray hair.
No, she's not gray hair, but you can tell she's old. I mean, usually on Asians, they maintain that you can tell, oh, this 20 years old. But no, she's
Yeah,
40.
then-
Then, oh, really?
Yeah, maybe that's the mother.
But then, this one, you can tell she's like 60.
No. The mother actually looks not bad. The mother looked like 50. So she's. I think the cast was amazing, and that
Damn.
one person did the review, and they said acting was very bad, like a bad soap opera.
Uh-huh.
Like a very, very bad acting. I disagree with that person. I think the casting was perfect. Very nice actors. Very. I think everybody's character you wouldn't be able to do better than they did. I mean, they chose the right people. They chose the right cast. So whatever who did the casting, and they did casting worldwide, man. Like all the countries, they.
Dude, I can't wait to cut my hair today in a movie scene because it's
Yeah,
really,
okay.
really long. And I'm gonna cut it short, dude. And I'm gonna shoot that scene, you know. I have to shoot it with long hair in a mirror when I have the horns in my head.
Yeah. Alright, man. Listen, it's 50 minutes. If you want to
Doesn't
go,
matter, man. What are
let's
you
wrap.
counting? It doesn't matter. Yesterday, the normal show is like 2 hours and a half. It's just that I don't. Right now, it's just two of us, and I understand. You have to go too. You have to go somewhere.
Well, yeah, it's a church day and a lot of things. I have always something to do, man. I explained you before, man.
Yeah.
If I do this, I don't do something else. It's always like this. But
Yeah.
the 2 hour show, man, this is for you, man. This is too much. I'm saying an hour, that's more than enough. If I would be you, I would make it interesting 45 minutes, not 2 hour show, man.
The average
This is
show
when
is
it
about
becomes-
2 hours and a half.
What?
The average of this type of podcast, it's about 2 hours
man,
and a
but
half.
they are not like they're interesting. They're talking about some points, some things, man. They don't just like or whatever.
We make a lot of points, man. I have a story here, dude. You won't believe it. One guy, I don't know how he did it. I don't know if he was homeless or if he fell into the sewer, but he wandered in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. He was rescued. He spent all night in the sewer system. He got lost in a sewer somehow, and then he started yelling, and they found him 1 mile away from where he entered.
Yeah,
So all night he crawled 1 mile through the sewers. They don't understand how he got where he got.
yeah.
So that tells you, man, the human being, you know, if you're stuck in a... Can you imagine yourself stuck in a sewer to go 1 mile
That's
under?
very dangerous. That's dangerous spot, man. If it rains, you're screwed. You're dead. So the
Yeah.
sewers are.
Oh my god, and I'm laughing. That's crazy. Yeah, you have
people,
to...
Man, drunk and
You have to... Yeah, drunk or something. You have to get out of there immediately, as soon as possible, because what if the rain starts, right?
Exactly.
The shit comes down the pipes.
Well, those sewers are very big, man. You have no idea, but you can drive cars through those sewers. It just, it just stinks, and it's dangerous in the rains, man.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is very bad, man. Las Vegas people used to sleep in a sewer or something like that. It's like pipes, man. But when or by the pipes, but when it rains, it's desert, man. It floods and kills everybody in there, man, because it's desert, and desert rains crazy, flash floods, man, and the desert is very bad.
Never heard that story.
Yeah, I seen it myself on TV. They were showing.
Wow.
2 years ago happened.
A flash
Yeah.
flood came and erased everything in all the homeless in the sewers
Yeah,
of Las
they were
Vegas.
homeless people. Yeah,
Horrible.
and desert is bad, man. Desert is bad. So yeah, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
people
Las
are,
Vegas was opened the city by the mafia.
Yeah. Well,
Doing business.
this is you're talking about the movie right now with the Joe Pesci back in the day, Sharon Stone,
Yeah, back in the day, that's all
and
time
De
long.
Niro. I think they were showing De Niro. They were showing De Niro's pictures, man, on the beach, man. I can't believe, man, the life passes by so fast, man.
Oh yeah.
De Niro looks like Santa Claus right now, man. Like
Poor
big
guy.
beard,
I like the
big
guy.
stomach, man, and he's like unbelievable. It's like the guy's gonna die probably within the next 5 years. And I
Oh,
remember when I moved to US 20 something years ago, man, De Niro was like on the top of his game. He made good movies. I mean, he was like still playing a gangster, man. He was still tough, man. And now 20 years later, man, he's a Santa Claus. I would
Ah.
cast him as a Santa Claus, like Bad Santa 3,
yeah, with De Niro.
because they made Bad Santa with Billy Bob, but Billy Bob was skinny, man. I mean, this guy is like fat with a beard and everything. This guy is
I like
perfect.
Bad Santa, the first one. That's amazing. Bad Santa 2, I didn't see it. I have to see that. But the
I think it was bad too. I don't
it
know.
was
I
bad.
think I watched it. I don't even remember. One was okay, man. It
One
wasn't
was
bad.
excellent.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I watched it with my parents when I went back home. I put it to watch because I wanted to watch it. I asked them if they ever watch it. And then I was explaining them the movie one because they're old too, you know, and we're just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I was explaining them the movie too. Look, this guy made it, you know. They can read. It was good.
I think that was the time of Angelina Jolie, man. I think that's when Billy Bob was still on the top. Like he was still dating Angelina Jolie. That was like still good times for him.
Yeah, what was
Billy
that?
Bob was
Maybe
married.
2000. The movie is made in 2006 or 5 or what? 4?
I don't know. But the Billy Bob was married 5 or 6 times, man. Can you believe that?
Wow.
That guy was married 5 or 6 times for sure.
Well, now he had a TV show on Amazon Video.
Billy is probably old too, man. He's like maybe 60. I don't know how old is he.
Yeah, he's also a singer. And
Yeah, maybe.
when he was promoting
Never
his songs, he got upset once on a radio host guy asking
This is
him
what,
questions
80s?
about acting.
He's still singing now. This is back in the before he became an actor, or he's
After,
still
right
singing?
now, lately.
Wow.
And he got upset because he mentioned, he said, I told you I'm here to as a singer. I didn't come here to discuss the acting. You know, he got upset because he wants to be recognized as a singer.
Yeah. Dude, when you get old and wrinkled and stuff, and I mean, I disagree with this because people need old characters, and a younger guy cannot play an older guy, and a woman cannot play a guy, but we need all the characters all the time. I explain sometimes bad people or people that are. I had one time I was filming a movie, man, and I keep saying that all the time, and I'm like falling into that. I was filming a movie, and an actress walked into the screen by my village when I was watching what's going on the camera, and I was replaying the thing I just shot on this monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks to me, and she got very upset. She looks at the picture and she said, "I look ugly. I look horrible."
Mm-hmm.
And she went outside, sit on the step, start smoking. And I walked to her and I said, "Listen, I mean, I'm not God. I can change how you look. I mean, you are perfect for the character, for whatever I have, man. I mean, what do you want me to do about your look, man? I'm not a plastic surgeon."
Oh, okay. And
So I just, she got upset, crying, and I went to the casting director, I think it was Belinda, and I said, "Go talk to your actress, because this is like, I told even the actress, I either stop right now and recast her, and because she was playing one of the main actresses, top 4 people, and that was first day of shoot. But it was my mistake. I shouldn't show her the footage until the red carpet premiere. I didn't show her, actually, she walked to it. And I didn't know she was going to react that. I should have told her not to stand next to me. So then the casting director went and talked to her, and she kind of agreed. But it's crazy how people, I mean, I said, like, look, there's characters for everybody, man. There's characters for, like, good looking, for middle looking, for bad looking. There's characters for skinny, fat, and all kind of body shapes and ages. And
Right.
stuff. And I can make how you.
I can make magic.
Yeah, I told her I'm not a plastic surgeon. I said that I'm just directing a film, and a little bit, but man, she understood my point of view, man. I cast you, I give you an opportunity, just do your job and that's it, move on. And we finished the film, and she wasn't happy that she had this, how you call those, the acne thing, that it was, that over the time you leave scars on your face. So even makeup couldn't cover all that. So when you shoot on 4K cameras or something very large, when you look at the beautiful monitor and you see everything on your face, it's like a, like a
Shock.
truck, like a truck went through your face, man, with the wheels and left all those marks. And she looks and sees that, oh man, I don't look like Angelina Jolie. I'm like, wow, shit. No shit. Of course, you don't look like Angelina Jolie. I wish I looked like Brad Pitt, but I don't look like Brad Pitt. So yeah, man. So I mean, Brad Pitt right now. I was watching yesterday. DiCaprio was dressed in an old school clothing, and Brad Pitt was in LA, and they were filming On Separate Time in LA, and there was somebody posted videos shot behind the scenes, like with their phone on Instagram. And man, I look at these two guys, dude, man, unbelievable, man. I think if I film myself, I'll say same thing, man. Because man, these people used to be at one point super hot, man. They were sexy people, most sexy people alive. And I look at them now, and they're like 2 steps behind De Niro and Billy Bob. So they get in, like, their faces are old, even the way they're dressed, like back in the 70s with the long hair, makes them look even worse. So I'm like, I looked at that, wow, Brad Pitt, man, nice guy, good guy.
You know what? That's why I was thinking, man, about my acting that I'm doing right now with this movie. I mean, look, I don't want to annoy you or anything like that. I'm not gonna go through, because I have a piece of news here about. I keep keeping it on the screen about more people watch Paul. What's his name? Paul Logan. Logan Paul versus KSI on Twitch than on YouTube. So I just wanted to mention Twitch. That's also a website.
What's that? I never heard.
I start broadcasting our movies on Twitch. Just put them there and broadcasting, and then they ban my channel. And I said, what's going on here? This is my content. Oh, it's not for movies and stuff like that. And then I said, okay, go F yourself with your website, Twitch. And then next thing I know, I wake up 6 months later, and now they have special channels for all kinds of different things. You can do movies. Now Twitch is gonna stream Pokemon. So I guess I was too early in a game. They were just streaming gaming.
Yeah, you shouldn't upset them in the beginning. So
but I didn't want to upset them. They weren't prepared for my content.
But why you said go F yourself? You upset them.
No, I didn't say that. I just discontinued using the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, man, now that I'm mentioning this guy, Logan Paul. You know Logan Paul, right?
No, I have no idea.
It was a controversy. I'm just gonna tell you really quick. It was a controversy about this guy. They closed his YouTube channel, then they put his YouTube channel back. They banned one of his videos. There is a wood in Japan that I would like to visit with you if you ever want to go to Japan, so we can make the same thing. So we can follow Paul Logan's tracks in a documentary. We go there, and that's where people commit suicide in Japan. They are strangling themselves, whatever. And this guy went there, and he happened that when he was filming with his crew a YouTube video in the forest of Japan, he found a guy hanged, just fresh. And then he filmed him and put him on YouTube. And he got billions of views, and then he got banned, and he got all the scandal, and it was like he's the biggest thing right now, this guy. He used to be a kid on Disney, and now he's the biggest thing on YouTube, basically. After he's up there with
So YouTube didn't ban them.
Huh?
So YouTube didn't ban him.
No, just for a little bit, just for the controversy, and then they put him back on. Yeah. So now he's back on. But this is not the point, man. What was I talking about earlier?
I know about
About the acting and about that you can change you can't change the your face, like who you are. You know, you can, if that is the person who you are, you know, you, that's how you're gonna be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
take
man.
advantage of that.
Let's.
Wait, you have to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Let's wrap up. It's past 1 hour. It's 1 hour and a couple minutes now.
Well, we have 5 more minutes, man, because you can't end. You have to end every 10 minutes, because
All right. Hold on.
it
So
goes on
it's
also on
it's
LinkedIn.
1 hour and 3 minutes. So you have 5 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'll
we have
clean up
five
on
more
it.
minutes. Amy
Talk, man.
Winehouse new pictures. You know the singer got released.
Yeah, I like her. She died at the age of 27.
Yeah. So that's what happened. We have these pictures, new pictures released about her. She was a very good singer. She died from alcohol and drugs, and that's how she looks like. So that's why I was saying, man, when I was looking at myself, because I have some footage with me acting. I said, man, if I'm a SAG actor and I acted in all these movies, right? Why not take advantage of this situation, right? And I'm watching myself acting in a film, and I say I have footage with me younger when I was doing that I was working on Showtime, HBO, whatever, couple of shows, and couple of movies that like Robinson Crusoe. I'm playing a character. I have a little bit footage in there with me acting. I have American Style, a little bit footage. So I want to combine like very fast, like 10 seconds, not more. You know, less than 10 seconds, 3 4 seconds from each, and plus this movie how I'm looking now. You know, where you can see my expression now in the movie Goats from the Underground that's gonna come out,
Yeah.
and how I look older, like I'm in my 40s and I'm still doing comedies.
Yeah.
So I just if I put that to the real as well, I just wanted to hear your opinion. Do you think, yeah, I'm gonna succeed, make anybody laugh?
I don't know. I hope so. I don't know. If not, just make like the sitcoms, like Jimmy Kimmel. Just put some laughs between the takes, man.
That's allowed? Do you think I should put laughs? Nah.
Yeah, I would do it between every take, like every scene.
Between
Yeah,
every
why not?
scene?
I mean, you said 10 seconds of each movie. So you put 10 seconds and you put laughs. 10 seconds laughs. And like everything. I don't know, dude. We'll do whatever you want to do. You want to make this as a reel or you want to make this as a video?
A video movie that's gonna go on Amazon Video.
What do you mean, 10 seconds?
What do
10
you?
seconds?
No, not 10 seconds, dude. It's gonna be in a
You said
movie.
10 seconds from each one. On which movie? And
No,
the
that's
goat.
gonna be for real. You know, to have myself acting on a screen younger and older. And the point that I was trying to make, dude, is just that I am feeling sorry that I didn't shoot more footage when I was younger. You know, to act when I
Well,
was
yeah,
younger.
yeah.
So I don't wanna
I told
regret.
my actors all the time this, man. You're gonna look young forever. And in my movies, I put in the vampire movie Mackenzie, and I said, Mackenzie, you're gonna be 16 in this movie for the rest of your life, or whatever how old you are, because you're gonna turn the movie Last Vampire on Earth, and you are right there, beautiful and young. So this is what movies keep people forever young.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I always tell my actors that, especially if they are young and they just begin in a movie career. So
That's amazing.
yeah, man, I did that.
I begin my movie career a little bit late, if you know, but I'm very
Me
good
too,
actor.
man. Me too.
Yeah.
I did that Born into Mafia, man. I was 27. I should have. Actually, I have like the hottest model competition when I was 25. So I have some DVDs when I was younger, 25. But I wish I would have something from when I was 18. I have only pictures. I don't have. I have photo shoots. I did modeling in New York. I did modeling. I have photo shoots. I have full portfolios of professional pictures from 1998, 99, which is I was like 18, 19.
Hmm.
But I wish I would have the video footage from back in the day. There was no freaking HD cameras, man. Back in 98, 97, 96.
Yep.
So yeah. All right, man. Let's wrap the day and go back to work. And good luck with the shooting the scene today. And I'll talk to you in the evening later on when I come from church and handle my family affairs. And I'll talk to you later, man. And guys, have a beautiful Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. God bless you guys. God bless America. Um, to John McCain's family, I'm sorry for your loss. And God bless Donald Trump. God bless America. And God bless you guys over there wherever you are. So see you Monday morning on the show. Have a nice Sunday.
Oh my God! Tomorrow I have to go to work. Tomorrow is Monday, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for having me on the show. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.
That was Vitaliy Versace. So tomorrow I have to go to work. Nice to remind me at the end of the show right now. But hey, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. There is nothing I can do about this. And yeah, we have 9 more minutes together. Today's show, it was okay. It's fine. Every day is fine. I think I'm going right now through this quit smoking thing, and I'm not pumped up on a show. I didn't feel like dressing in a suit. I told you, it's gonna be weekends. It's gonna be t-shirt. So now I'm with a Jimmy Kimmel t-shirt and smoking this nicotine. Shout out to Dawson from the vape shop. It's making me choke. I think it's got the nicotine because I don't feel like smoking cigarettes. So I'm good. I quit smoking. That's a big achievement. Just through a decision yesterday. And man, I can't wait to cut my hair. Look at this. This is crazy. And it's really hot. When I go to work, I sit in there. I can feel my hair is so long. I hate my hair being long. But it's a good. I wanted to keep it because I wanted to cut it in a movie. In this movie that I'm shooting, Goats from the Underground. Because, like you heard Ivan Versace earlier, he said that's an expensive scene. I don't know if you remember, but Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket begins with a shaving your hair situation, showing you a man that's gonna change. You know, begins a new life as a new man, newborn. The hair being cut, you know, like a baby. And that is, in this movie, is the same concept in Goats from the Underground. The character sees some horns in its head, and he cuts the hair to make these ghosts disappear from his house. Good idea. So we're gonna have some voiceover there. And I have to spend 5 more minutes with you. I'm just gonna sit with you here and relax. This is for all the people that supported me in quitting smoking, sucking now from this. I think this is like the smoke that you use on set. If I want to make some smoke for special effects, look at this. Look how much smoke. Oh my god. For the podcast listeners there, these vapor smokers, Shout out to Dason who gave me a good deal for $40 for the whole machine and the juice. Dude, this is so much. I can feel the nicotine. It is choking me. I don't know if it's nicotine that is choking me or it's the popcorn lungs. But whatever it is, 100% I do not feel the need for cigarette. I'm fine. So this is my first day not smoking. And I like that. We have a couple of more news here that we didn't get a chance to discuss with Versace. Game of Thrones. Season 8 release date might be later than we thought. Game of Thrones is not coming for all the fans out there as soon as you thought. So yeah. I'm kind of tired of Game of Thrones, I gotta tell you. They were with a dragon, pulling the dragon out of the water. Dude, that was a bit too much. Too much. And it broke the show in my... Jumped the shark, if you want to use a common expression. And Taylor Swift brings Tim McGraw on a stage. Nashville, okay, must be a cowboy singer. Country singers are doing very well, they're very famous. Good music. Chick-fil-A raised the prices to their employees to $17 an hour. That's a good raise. So Chick-fil-A, for doing a good thing for their company, have better paid employees. You know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have more customers. Legal marijuana could be worth $47 billion in the US alone, according to Wall Street analysts. Wall Street is catching the cannabis bug. In a lengthy note to clients, estimates that legal sales of marijuana in the US are quickly catching up to beer and wine and could be worth $47 billion. Wow. That's crazy, man. Beer and wine. I wouldn't drink beer and wine if you kill me. I mean, if you kill me, probably drink it. If you threaten me or something. But hey, I was talking earlier with I had to give these last 2 minutes of the show with Versace about the robots. This is wearable robot. You just put the robot around your body, detects the movement, it detects, predicts your movement and what you want to do and what you're doing at the time, and applies power. You know, so you can lift more boxes and not get so tired when you're working. The beginning of cyborgs looks alike. You wear a metal legs, computer powered. Alright, so that was the show. The Vitaliy Versace and George Anton podcast. I will see you tomorrow morning. Today I didn't feel really in my own. I was working a lot yesterday, shooting, editing.